Hey, welcome everyone. Ken and Patti here. We just finished chapter 2 of the strategic leadership chapter.
Yes, and lots of great participation from the people in the academy as well.
Absolutely. I want to encourage all of you to log into the community, the academy community on school. And if you happen to be watching this on YouTube, please reach out or say, hey, I want more information. We can show you how to join the community. There's so much great information for sure. But today, let's just take the synopsis of chapter 2 and put it into kind of a more enticing 10-minute overview of the masterclass, because the leadership playbook really is transforming vision into action. And last week we talked about the essentials of leadership. And today we came and put together the core traits that every strategic leader needs. So Ken, let's go through each of them and maybe even give, I don't know, real life example.
Yeah, this would be like the sampler platter instead of the 7-course meal, right? The appetizer.
this is it. So we put together 12 traits. And so here's what would be a great idea as you're watching this. Take a piece of paper, and as we go through each one, rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being, oh, that's definitely me. That's how I lead. Or maybe 1 is that something I'm going to work on this year to be more in tune with that, Ken. So let's start with visionary thinking. And visionary thinking is the first trait that we wanted to talk about because it's all about creating and articulating compelling long-term vision. Now, that's whether you are looking at visionary thinking for yourself, or maybe you're leading a small team or a medium-sized team, or maybe you're leading a huge corporation. Ask yourself, where do I rank myself on visionary thinking? Because are you one of those individuals that can always see the bigger picture?
Yeah, it's kind of like Patty said, from 1 to 10, it's kind of a sliding scale, and it might be more friendly than that scale, that bathroom scale that you're looking at.
So who's a good visionary leader? It's just as a real life example. Elon Musk. What about Tesla?
Yeah, absolutely. Somebody that's got a long-term vision and then figures out step by step how to get there. And he's far and away beyond where somebody that has a more conservative vision.
Yeah. Very funny.
Not. Yeah.
Okay, let's be serious. Let's talk about the second core trait of a strategic leader. What about adaptability? Where do you rank yourself 1 to 10 on adaptability? Because we're talking about how flexible are you in responding effectively to change or uncertainty? What about are you capable of pivoting your strategies while still maintaining alignment with overall goals? Is that something you can do?
That's one of the most important reasons why you want to continue to grow and develop and expand and improve, because adaptability is necessary. The one thing that you can always bet on, change. It's going to happen with us or without us.
Yep. Let's move on to the next core trait, decisiveness. Decisiveness makes a leader who has a decisive leadership skill, manner, is very timely and well informed. They make those decisions easily, even when incomplete information is given to them. So, in other words, uh, they're moving along, and then all of a sudden, something changes, or technology changes, or whatever it might be, but bam, they're right on top of it. So, their intuition moves and isn't succinctly in tune with any, say, data-driven insight. So it all kind of meshes together and moves forward.
Yeah, one simple realization is that highly successful leaders make decisions quickly and change them slowly. So once they get a little bit of data, they make a decision, and it's better to make a decision yes or no instead of maybe.
Yeah, absolutely. Next trait, emotional intelligence, your EQ. So how self-aware are you as a leader? How empathic? Do you Are your interpersonal skills up to par? Do you inspire trust within people? Is there good collaboration? So someone who can build strong relationships.
Yeah, it's very difficult to lead people that don't know you, like you, or trust you. It could be even at least one of them, but if none of them, if they don't tick the box on any of them, you're in trouble.
Absolutely. So next one is forward thinking. How do you rank yourself as a forward thinking leader? So in other words, do you anticipate future trends and opportunities and challenges? Are you prepared for any contingencies that might come in your path?
Yeah, that was the perfect word, Patty, prepared, because it's better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have one and not be prepared for it. So thinking forward, always be kind of ready to adapt or adjust or, be prepared to capitalize on a change. Because sometimes change can be to your advantage or your disadvantage, and you can control that by being a better leader.
And here's a real life example for this, Ken. What about uh, uh, Buster? What is that?
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Blockbuster and Netflix.
Yeah.
I mean, Blockbuster just kept doing what they're doing and they went, what, out of business?
Yes, yes. It's a memorial story. In fact, that's why you almost forgot them because they've been dead for so long.
Okay, let's move on. Effective communication is the next core trait of a strategic leader. So, someone who clearly conveys ideas, their vision, and goals to a diverse audience. So, especially if you're leading a team of people, you want to be able to effectively communicate, but along with effectively inspiring and communicating out of your own mouth, communication is also listening. Are you listening to the people that you're working with? Are you having a dialogue?
Yes, if you're leading, let's say it's a group of individuals, and even just imagine it's 10 people. Well, if 4 people are, following you, you're in trouble with the other 6, right? So the more people you can communicate with and get the message through to, the more likely you are to become a more successful leader. And you can adjust yourself to hone those skills, to develop them.
Absolutely. Okay, number 7, rank yourself on accountability. As a strategic leader, do you take responsibility for outcomes for both successes and things that aren't working the way you anticipated?
Yeah, there's an old saying. I know a lot of old sayings. I don't know why that is, but successful people do the thing they said they were going to do long after the mood they set it in had left them.
Right. And then the next core trait is influence and persuasion. Now, I think, right, Ken, this is pretty key. Are you someone who can inspire and motivate others to act towards the vision that you've put out for them? Can you build a consensus and foster collaboration? I mean, a leader that can do that can really move forward in so many different ways.
Yeah, intention and integrity may have some relationship because when you're inspiring to do somebody to do something, you want to make sure it's in their best interest.
Yeah. The next core trait is critical thinking. Are you a leader who can analyze complex situation and identify practical, strategic solutions, like continually evaluate to move forward?
Yeah, so you want to get enough information to make a bit of an informed decision. And a lot of times you can call in the advice or the involvement of another individual that you respect too, because 2 minds do create a third or more powerful mind, and somebody else might notice something that you overlooked.
Number 10, resilience, maintaining focus and determination in the face of challenges. And this is key, especially in today's world. Things are changing so quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. If you've seen a Rocky movie, you know what a leader feels like sometimes. You get punched in the face just one too many times, so you have to be resilient.
Oh, dear. Okay, number 11, innovative mindset. This is a great trait for a strategic leader, someone who can encourage creative problem solving and embrace new ideas.
Yeah, you just have to take a look at the circumstances you're confronted with and then find another way around it. It's kind of like an ant. I think people understand that ants go under, over, or through whatever it is that's in their way. And so just be an ant.
There you go. And the final core trait that we want to discuss today is commitment to continuous learning. This is my favorite because I love just being the best I can be and help myself Like I want to take responsibility for the things that I personally learn and want to learn and need to learn. So somebody who invests in personal and professional growth.
Right. If you're in a community of people that are also invested in growing and expanding and learning, then you can't really help but being influenced by them and in a positive way because they're people that are there for the same reason that you are. That's what the Academy is all about.
Absolutely. So thank you for spending this quick 10-minute recap, our mini masterclass. And we look forward to seeing you next week. If you want to join the Academy, please reach out to us because we want to help you improve. Never ending, constant improvement.
Absolutely.
So, take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye.
Bye for now.